EA Sports, and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Some good names up there, including our leader. That's up the left side. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. Okay, it's a bogey here at first. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
This is a good par 3, the second here at Bay Hill at 231 yards. Play it out toward that right, especially if that hole location is on the left. You can swing it along the contour of that green, and who knows, maybe make a hole-in-one like Jordan Spieth did in 2021. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh, yes. You love to get breaks like that early in a tournament. That one in for a surprise birdie. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
18-footer. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the 4th hole here at Bay Hill. This is the first par 5 on the golf course. 561 yards. You thinking birdie here, Frank?
No, you certainly are. Perhaps even 3. This is almost ramrod straight. Little hazard down the right side. But a good one, you can certainly get home for 2. The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag. So getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Frank, tricky little third shot here at the par 5 4th.
Especially if you don't have a full number, because there's just that little mound in the middle of the green. If you get on the wrong side of that, instantly you can be 30, 40 feet away. So check where the flag is. Is it front? Is it back? And then try and land it in that section. That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, at the 4th, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel.
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now this for birdie.
Well, this one's more or less straight in terms of line, but we're going down a slight downhill. Needs to be careful, delicate touch required.
I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 1 under par. On to the par 5 6th hole. This is one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. Frank, what does it take to stay out of trouble on this hole?
Well, I always thought horseshoes were lucky. The 6th hole shaped like a horseshoe was anything other than that. You fear a little left and big problems.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6.
Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a third shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4. Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now at the par 3-7, Frank is just under 200 yards.
It's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side. So you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker. So it's still a daunting tee shot.
And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th. And Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle and just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is.
It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. It's absolutely crucial. Put it in play in the right spot. You'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie.
Good drive, left of center, flag cut back right. You can just go straight at it.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
139 is the number. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the 3rd hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
This one starting up that left side.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Now a 7-footer. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. We move on to Bay Hill's 12th, 574-yard par 5, reachable in-2 for the big hitters. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5. Well, the easy part's done. It's on the green. The hard part now is a long putt coming up.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Oh. So, a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And he'll fall back to 1 under par.
At the par 4 13th now, Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
You know, when coming off the bogey, you don't want to be out of position on your next hole, so smart move to go with a 3-wood. Make sure you get it in the short grass.
Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee. That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good, clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best. The flop shot has become so popular now, especially out of the shortest rough. It's actually a low-risk shot. Well played.
Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Frank, we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground. Par 5, 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts, and you're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. This is a 13-footer. Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. And he'll stay at even par. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with, oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. And that is going to be safe, but it's short and into that long right side bunker here at 17. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay at level par. Finishing hole at Bay Hill. Frank, how good is this 18th?
Well, it's good because it makes you scratch your head. If you look at your score, your own personal score, and then fast forward, you've made a big mistake.
And that will do just fine. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will be an opening round of 72, even par. These 4 days are going to be a grind. That's the nature of Q School.